Tide's ripping out.
What's that camera here, bro?
I got it. Finally, bait, stripers under it. Finally, it's been about an hour and a little more than an hour, huh? Finally see some good bait, some bass under it. You guys ready? Let me just go upwind and down tide. I'm sorry, upwind, up tide, and we're gonna. Jigger's gonna be on the port side again. I'm gonna cut to the right. No one in front of us. All right, that's what I like to see. It's a little better. Good, I don't mark it anymore. Hold on. It's thick all through here. We just missed it when we came by the first time. Lots of good fish. Look at all that side scan. Beautiful, beautiful. Getting away from other boats too. Guys, I can't stress how much scouting, how important it is to look. I know you guys want to get your lines in the water, man. I do too, we do too, but if we dropped in on our first fish that we saw, we'd be sitting on pretty mediocre stuff. We got really, let's look at that. Left and the right under the boat. We're going up current, upwind of this, and as long as we mark it, I'm gonna keep going so we get a nice long drift through here. Oh, look at this guy. You drop your spoon down because he's got followers. There's lots of fish on the screen. He's hooked up too.
Yes, sir.
Double, put it down, make it triple. Double on a tough day. Sleeping bear got up. He's biding his time.
The motor.
You're good.
Everybody else did the work.
Look at the screen. Look at them all following, guys. Those fish are just following along. That fish has had half the spoon in his mouth. It's a good looking fish up there, bud. Both of these are decent fish. Walk behind me.
You got your glasses on today.
Yep. Let me know when you get them close, Eric. Good looking fish. Pulling up through my hands. That's it. Keep it tight. He's not going anywhere.
Sorry about that. Oh! Dude, he's too big, John.
Yeah, just a tad.
It's a pretty fish.
Yeah. Now we gotta try and get that
me in there?
Yes, sir.
So we spent a lot of time looking, guys. Fish are really spread out. Look down in this fish's mouth. Now, a lot of guys are asking about the treble hooks. You can see, most of the time only one hook gets them, like in this case. But Eric got one on a swim bait, and that's what turned it on. So John had a bunch of strikes. They just wouldn't touch it because they're finicky. Eric hooked up with a swim bait, and it just turned all the fish on that were following us. That's gold and chrome.
Yes, sir, do now.
Woo!
He was fresh.
Yeah, I got baptized. Straight bass baptism. Woo! Two nasty fish.
Thank you, Captain.
Sean and Eric, way to save it.
Now, just not that I'm teaching anybody anything, but it's just a very slight bite. Pay more attention to the slack in the line.
These fish are still following right along, guys. They're still following right along. We'll put a mark on it.
There we go. There you go. Tommy's on.
Tommy waited. He waited to the cream of the crop.
You know, Domi.
You gotta run him down. It's coming under? You're good, you're good. Come back. Of course, this camera's dead. That's how you turn the fish on when it's tough, guys. Make sure your camera dies and you'll catch fish like crazy.
We'll break a sandwich out.
Perfect.
Huh?
Look at that.
Well,
Here, you record him. Let me get the battery to that camera. Here, check. You record him.
Walk it, Durham. Walk it.
I'm gonna get gloves. That's just throwing my hand to pieces. Eric, look at that. Good job.
Old school.
Pretty little guy. Thank you. Woo!
He's fresh.
I don't need no dang release.
He's fresh.
Look at the screen.
Commentary.
Look at that, Eric. Grab that rod and catch a fish there. Oh, son! Dude, that's the one. That's the one, brother. Come up. Go right around that camera. Wow.
What's up, guys? Keep your thumb off of that. You got a fish on. You don't put
Keep that rod high, buddy. He's got to hold the head of the reel. Head of the reel. Put your hand on the other side. Crank, dude. Crank, dude. You know who these guys are? Or do we? You don't know? Do you really know who they are?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that fish is just trying to get out of town. Good job, dude. Oh, look at him naturally just bow to the fish. It's good instincts. That's it. Just pump and take, dude. That's it. That's it. Just keep the rod nice and bent. Got a pretty good pump and take there, bud. This one gonna be bigger than Justin's, you think?
Hopefully.
Remember the last two? They're what?
Boy, way to work.
They're watching on binoculars, Jeremy. So
Way to work.
that's it. Pull away from that motor. Crank down, pull away. There you go. Good job. Crank down. Crank down. Crank down. There you go. Take it whenever you can. Woo!
Walk backwards.
Walk backwards with the line of his hand. Yeah, you see all the grass on the spoon here? Oh man. Good job. I should that. Good job, dude. See all the grass in her mouth?
Give him some.
Good one. Fish got a beard.
Good job.
That fish is gonna take some time. That's the Team Old School spoon, copper.
There you go, Jeremy.
Yep, Team Old School Copper Spoon.
Attaboy. Nice. Good job.
Man, they're just smacking it around down there. Feel
They're angry at it. They're angry at it.
You can get going fast.
You hooked up?
What?
Oh, no. I got it. Keep catching that one. Turn into a double.
It is a double. John's on.
16 feet. What you got there, John boy?
This might be the best one of the day. I'm not sure. They're all good.
Jeremy, run back over.
They're all good. Head shakes on this guy.
Oof. I'm gonna have to get the net out. Some of these fish are a little out of my range. I don't want. I'm trying to lip them in, and they're getting real too big to lip in.
You want me to try it?
No, there you go. Let's go. There you go. Nice. Yeah, we see you. Hand it. Hold it. Hang it to me, John. Roger that.
Hang on.
You ready?
I'll get his head turned.
Nice looking fish. Ah, barely hooked. Barely hooked. Look at that. Barely hooked. Piece of skin got it. Pretty fish. Here she's getting ready to go right now. She's already mad. Look at that. Bouncer.
No.
No? Good. Bring it that real rod that I.
That's Davis coming in. Reservation is under Lauren Davis in a 43 Sierra. Over.
Let him get a little lookout.
Woo!
Water walk.
Woo! Team old school copper.
Yeah.
All over the screen.
Thank
Really
you,
good
Captain.
looking fish. Good job, Tommy.
Thank you, Captain.
That's a 3 and 3 cast.
Hit that wood pile bunker right there. Right in between us and that.
I didn't want to cast into the wind with this weightless thing.
Where you at? This way?
Yep.
You're out here?
Yep. That bait's popping. So, Jeremy, what I'm going to do is I have my rod right by your head. I could go higher, but I'm not going to. So when I set the hook, I'm going to go boing! Put a big red mark on your ear. Is that all right?
Sure. As long as you get the fish in.
Atta boy. It's a 10-inch glow-in-the-dark BKD. Whew. Strong fish, man. Heard him splash out there casting. Just the slightest tap, man. He did not attack it. Just a. And if you don't rear down and cross his eyes when you feel that tap, you're just gonna drop it again. This is the black and blue signature rod. I usually use this for bigger plugs, but I got smaller plastics on that, so I put a bigger plastic on this one.
Mine away, Tommy.
Really focus
got
on
a
that
double.
screen. Jeremy, run to the back of the boat over here so we have room up here.
No.
Oh, you hooked up?
No.
No, but fish doesn't look like
Nice fish.
It's fun on light tackle. Woo! These fish fight so strong. Every year they get stronger, it feels. Could it be I'm getting older? Alright, look at John's. Watch, I gotta see that John.
Oh, that's a good fish, John.
Yeah, he's not bad. After all, good ones for me.
Ooh, that is a good one.
Yeah, that's a decent one right there.
He went for all that.
I think he was hungry.
Huh? Get close to him, Eric.
Yeah, now I do.
I think he was hungry.
Woo! That little fish. This is that glow-in-the-dark BKD, man.
Yep. Real.
Nice! Good job, Jeremy. Keep cranking, don't go. Keep cranking, don't stop, don't stop. You know how to pump and take, right? That's it. Now crank down, crank as you drop, crank as you drop. That's it. Just keep the rod bent when he pulls hard, just keep the rod bent and don't crank. Good patience, dude. Good job, Jeremy. That's it, just pump and take. Pump and take. Crank down, that's it.
Atta boy.
Go. Oh, don't drop it quite so quick. You can swing her to me. Good job, dude. That's it. Keep a good bend in that rod. Swing her over here.
Over here. Nice ball.
Yeah, she's still going green. She might be in another second.
If you fall in, throw the hand up there.
If you fall overboard, don't drop the rod. We'll get you.
Pull the ring.
Just don't let go of the rod. I had Michael change a prop. It's not right to the bottom. He wouldn't let go of the prop. Pull up. That's it. Pull up. Put the line in my hand. Pull up, pull up. I know she wants to go. Here, pull up. Good job, bud.
In the boat, kid.
There you go. Good job. That's your first spoonfish. Good job. Team Wolf Copper too. Jigging it all by himself. See, one hook usually gets him. Good job, buddy.
All right, Jerry. So what happened? You talk me through it, and when you felt him bite.
Like he went like far. I thought he was gonna come off.
Did you feel him bite, or you didn't feel him bite? He was just on there.
It was just on there.
He was just on there.
Until I went up again, then I felt
Right. That's exactly how it works sometimes. When you go up again is when you feel him there, right?
Yeah.
Good job.
This is the Nicky K. Anybody from Keyboard for radio check? Oh, very good. I got a 6-1.
Oh, Reamer, he just burnt.
Oh yeah.
First walk toward your bar.
He ain't happy.
And that'll bring up Stephen Young. Young is 2 for 2. 2 sleep,
Yes, sir.
2 runs scored.
The old school signature copper.
Actually, it's the gold.
It's the gold.
It's the gold. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, look. Spoon just turned back.
Tell me what you want me to do there. It's a beautiful fish, guys.
Good job, brother.
Let's see if
Good
we
job.
can't get him back gracefully.
No balls and 2 strikes on Young.
Come on, buddy.
He's the oldest guy in the boat, but he's the most agile. Lots of fish under.
Only because he wants to be.
I've been running away for a while. Yep, they're hooked up. What's the name of their? What's the dude's name? There you go. We don't always see fish completely blacking out the screen. You know, it's usually at the time I want to record to show you guys that, but it's not like that all day. Right now, there's not much under us. We're getting some fish in side scan, a couple under us here and there, but there's lots of bait that we're finally marking. You can see what we're doing here is just kind of zigzagging. We'll drift through, we'll drift through, we'll drift through. If we catch a fish, we'll do the drift again. If we don't see anything, I'll kind of drive around a little bit. But we're driving more than we're fishing. All right, Jeremy. This is how our fish finder is working. You see this squiggly bar right here?
Yeah.
That's the surface. That's the bottom. Where we see the solid yellow.
Yeah.
Fish finder is a transducer on the back of the boat. It sends a ping to the bottom or several pings down to the bottom. Ping hits the bottom, it bounces back up, and now it knows how deep the water is.
Yeah.
Anything that interrupts that ping or in between will show up inside this bar. Anything in this bar is under our transducer right this second. Anything to the left of the bar, those things were under the transducer. Now it's just a history. So as it's marking those fish, the boat's rocking right now. That's why you're seeing a wavy bottom. But everything that is in that A-scope moves over to the left. It's a history. This can now tell us nothing. The only thing we know is how high and how low it was in the water, and maybe what it was by how strong the return is. But we don't know left or right. We don't know to cast left or to cast right. We just know that that fish was under our transducer, and now it's moved off. Now it's not under our transducer. That's all we really know from this. So once it marks here, it moves over to a history, and it really can't help us further. All we know is where it was. It was at about 10 foot by looking over, but we don't know if it moved up. It could have swam down. It could have swam up. It could have went left or right. We don't know that. So that's why side scan is so good. But right here, this is basically the keel line of the transducer, looking to the left and to the right. We see a mark over here. We know to cast to the right. We see a mark. We know to cast to the left. I mean, that's the simpleness. That's the simplest way to explain it. There are ways to tell how high they are in the water column, how close to the bottom, but basically left or right, you need side scan for. So you understand?
Yeah.
Any questions?
No.
No questions?
Got one on.
Okay, we stopped my cast. Mid cast.
Top of the water.
Oh, here we go.
Tommy got one on.
Oh,
They're
that's a
heavy.
good one.
All right.
They're heavy.
Oh.
That's a good
All
one.
right, I got John. You got Tommy. Tommy tested. Mother approved. Screen is lit up. They're swiping at it, but they're not really attacking it.
Yep.
Look, guy. P3. Got my thumb.
Where do you want these?
Hand it to those guys.
Oh.
So